Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, handy viewers, such as you are. Welcome to this episode 69, nice, of Flip, Flopping, Flow, in which I play games of Malifaux at stupid times of the day, poorly. Given it is episode 69, there is only really one guest I could have on. Mr. Tarquin Sweet Biscuits, welcome back to the screen. How are you, sir?
I am well, thank you very much. And
Marvellous.
I'm carefully restraining making any possible jokes about any possible numbers that might get mentioned for fear of demonetizing you yet again.
It's all right. Like, I think even if we were to be demonetized, I don't think we've been monetized. So
True.
like, and even if we were making money on this, I think those pennies wouldn't go amiss. Like, it wouldn't be missed too much. Naturally, the return of Tarquin can only mean the return of Ulix to the channel in his new M40 incarnation. Equally, I am giving Key and Gong a run out. The models for Key and Gong are sat on a shelf just over there, waiting to be painted and look phenomenal. And I can't wait to put brushes on them. But the M3E rules never really grabbed me, but I'm quite taken by the release that we had this week. So if it's not readily apparent, we are playing the 1st of May iteration of the beta test. This is a beta test. It is entirely possible that by the time you watch this video that the rules are completely different. That's beta tests. Before we go any further, this week's episode is brought to you by people who don't like Vassal, and also we are not brought to you by Bomber Socks, but they do sponsor most things on the internet, and they do good work. We are playing Informants. Let me bring that up on screen. So Informants is legally distinct. Guard the stash, but the stashes move. Is that the fastest way of describing things? And our scheme pool is. Let me just bring this up. The fantastic theory for it. So we're doing, what was it? Scout the rooftops, make it look like an accident, and breakthrough, which conveniently are all on one page on the PDF, so I don't have to split it out. That's good. Cool. We have deployed. Thusly, Simon has one less card because Yoko. That's still in there. That's nice. I like that.
Still, 6 is better than 5.
6 is
The
better than
previous
5.
reduction.
6 is better than 5, but you've got.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's got any card draw anymore, but then you never had any card draw anyway.
This is true. I mean, he has got a little bit on, what was it, gut feeling? It's entirely down, as is the Bayou way, it's entirely down to random chance. I'm guessing.
It's luck based. You're the attacker.
Yeah.
You're going first.
Yes.
The very best of luck to you, sir. Clock on you.
Thank you. Right. Let's go with Lucky Effigy, who will attempt a tactical action team effort, targeting the Hog Whisperer next to him.
Needing a 6.
Needing a 6. That is, that's a
big
hefty 6.
Did you get any raises? No.
Does he get two impacts for that? Yeah, no.
You know what? You have 2 tokens because it makes no difference.
There you go. Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
And then he'll have a little jog. Up to there. And it's done.
Cool. So clock on me.
Clock on you.
Boop. So I have 8 models. You have 10. You have 9 that have not yet to activate. So I will pass. Clock on you.
There you go.
You're very welcome. Thanks for watching the stream.
The
Chat's being very polite.
No. Where shall we go? Let's go over this way. F6. Penelope shall activate. She shall nudge him on, needing a 5, targeting the Squealer. Well, that's a 4. Nah. Cool. We'll try it again.
Boop.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Do you want to use ones for glutted?
1 for glutted, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
There we go. Target's moved up to 3.
I'm a bit afraid of squealers, I'll be honest, because they've effectively got a min 3 gun.
Yeah. Yeah. With the no, it's a bit far.
If you're within an inch of blocking terrain, I'm like, oh, but I want to
Yeah.
be within inches of blocking terrain because that's how I gain cover.
With the way that M4E maps are apparently looking like they're intended to be built, there's going to be a lot of blocking terrain. So yeah,
that's it. That's it.
Penelope is done. Clock on you.
That's it. I might have to activate a model now. I've watched you activate some models, and now I've gotten jealous.
You can do it again, I think.
I can, yeah.
Equal or less.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a few. I can do it 3 times, but I might do it later. I might go with the 10 Thunders, brother. Let's go with this guy up in the corner. And I will have me a little jog. Can I still do that? Yes, I can. I'm going to prepare for a shielded, which is now Z. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to onward, needing a 6. That's a 1. I don't care. Clock on you. I don't have the card draw to care.
Yep.
Oh, that's why.
Squealer on the right, down hither, shall have a little walk up to here. So when do I have to declare this? After an ally declares. So hitch a ride with the slop hauler. Walk, end of the thing. Teleport up to the top. At the end of the walk action, slop hauler goes with.
Oh, nice.
And Squealer will have a little prepare for focus. Clock on you.
Cool. By which I mean terrifying. Big guns on the corners. Shiho, what do you do? Oh, you can hand out focus to friends. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So let's go with Shiho. Shiho is going to target Hinamatsu with shared secret. Whisper, whisper, whisper. That absolutely goes off. And I will gain a focus. What's focus these days? No, that's not focus. Legend. Focus is still Q. Cool.
Q. Yeah.
I'm gonna tuck myself in behind this building. And now I have resupply, which is the bad one. Or that's not bad. It's just I don't like it. Necessarily in this crew. So I think that's me done. Go over to you. Boop. This coffee is very cold.
What have we got here? You are there.
Excuse me.
Right, Hog Whisperer to a shell. Walk is 6 to here. Scale. Top of the building. And go. Does the scale downwards work the same, or is that a climb to not take fall?
So if you can scale down, so you finish your walk in base contact with the edge, and then you move to the bottom of the thing. If you want to keep moving, you climb. So
Yep.
just he's
Climb,
got a speed
right.
of 6, take 4 off, and go 2 inches
Yep.
from your current position.
Yeah. Okay. Where is it? He's got. So he will go 1, 2, and then
You'd have to climb down, I think, to be challenging for that strat.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he can get onto it. Never mind. Yeah, I'll just end up there. Can you target yourself with a tactical action?
Yes.
So herd 'em, ally
Yes, it says
only.
ally. It says ally only.
Yeah.
You are an ally to yourself.
Yep, perfect.
Other
There we go.
ally would be the one that stops you.
Yeah, there you go. Cool. We'll try that then. Herd
Needs
himself,
6.
needing a 6. A.
Yep.
Perfect. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Stand on the point.
Yeah.
Here's a good boy. Clock on you.
Holding 2 points. Pretty strong.
Oh, it's 2 inches of the marker, not 1. There we go. Foolish Simon.
I'll tell you what,
I misread the strat already.
We can do that.
There you go.
What am I doing, Simon?
Flailing, flip-flopping, as is the way.
As is traditional.
Such as it is.
On. That sounds remarkably like my shit. That's a jinx range. As long as I could get line of sight. And I think it's pretty easy to get line of sight on you. Actually, are we calling these dense? So you can see into them, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not through. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what fog was. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's not unreasonable. So maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm to do it anyway. It's never stopped me before, mate. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm in the tank. Let's do this. Alright, I'm going to activate Hinamatsu. I am going to... How far is that away? It's more than 6. So I'm going to charge, because charge is not M2E and it's not Guild Ball. So unsuccessful charges do not end your activation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And indeed 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit near. It's a bit near. But I'll live with it. I'm going to lure that slop hauler.
Yep.
Targeting your willpower of 4. Flippy flips.
Womp.
I'm on an 8.
11.
I'm going to go to 19, which you can't beat.
Guess I'm going then.
So let's go towards me. You got a speed of 6. Is that right?
Speed of 5. Speed of 5.
Speed of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. And because this is. Oh, it's not a signature action. I fucked up.
This pleases me.
I thought it was a signature. No, it's my melee, which is the signature. That's the end of my activation. Clock on you. I'll clean some stuff up while you.
Yeah. We'll go with said slop hauler.
I thought it was a signature. Oh, I'm in trouble.
We shall toss some slop your way. Easily in 12. Where are you? Well, there we go. Yeah. Could even arc some slop over the edge of that building into Chio, if you can see, but can't. But anyway, it's going to Hinematsu. Stat 5 on defense.
I don't like the idea of arced slop. I'll be honest. Stat
It's
5 on
episode
defense.
69, baby.
The 11. Your cheat.
Um, let's try 18.
18 to 11.
1 damage. And if you get a raise,
but you'd have a raise, so it'd be 2 damage. Oh no, the raise. So raise.
yeah.
So you're currently on an 18.
Yeah.
I will take. I will not cheat because although that's 2 damage, I have armor, so they'll reduce it to 1. And
1.
adversary is S.
Yes.
Yep. Cool.
And he'll then have a little jog and scale down hither. Done. Clock on you.
It's like that, is it?
It's like that.
Don't like that. I just start beating you up. I wonder. Like, can I just do that? Probably foolish, but hey, that's why we're here. So I could onward to there. Well, it's a move, so I can go around corners and stuff. So I could probably end up about there. And then just charge you and hit you twice. What's a Hog Whisperer's defense? Let's have a look. Hog Whisperer's defense is 5, so we'd be on even stats.
5, 6 with combat finesse.
Combat finesse.
Yeah. A very welcome addition.
So maybe not. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, they're not quite mature Nephilim in terms of the hitting, but I'll take it for a 7.
Yeah. I'm pretty reasonably sure I could get to there. Because I can see you if I'm stood like here, I can see that squealer, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that
Because
point,
it's
you'd be
all
like,
it's all it's all top down stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Which, amazingly, is what Vassal really represents quite well.
I love the whole sort of thing. M4E is just appeasing the vassal community. I'm like, have you seen the abilities that require me to move cards from people's decks to other people's decks? Like, there is absolutely nothing friendly to the vassal community about that.
Yeah.
I would be quite exposed. I'm going to pass.
Pass again. Yep.
Yeah, because I can.
Hmm. Hmm. Let's. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Bo Peep will activate, and she will go her 7. This might be a terrible idea. Yeah. Scale down. Charge can't include scaling movement, can it?
No, scaling it is locked to walk actions.
Walk actions. There we go. That's what I figured. It's very difficult to angrily climb downwards.
That's a jump, sir.
Yes. Speaking of which, that would be amazing if.
Are you going to jump across buildings?
I was going to say, like,
oh, that's hilarious! I love it.
There is amazing.
I love every moment. I love everything you just did.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's amazing. Can I do that as a charge?
Yeah.
Or is it just a charge across?
Let's find out together. Pause your clock.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, hang on. Sorry, that's on me. Stop.
Comprehensive rules. I'm looking for jumping. So place, elevation.
I think I wouldn't be able to attack you anyway because your elevation is
To
0.
jump, a model must pick a point on the table or terrain piece, either at the same elevation to itself. Then the model moves horizontally towards the point. So yeah, like you're jumping as a move, so you can move while jumping, right?
Yeah. Would I then be able to hit you? She does have a 4-inch reach on her attack.
So the best place I have found for getting a very quick, comprehensive "can I do this" is the changelog. Sorry, not the changelog. The 4E to 5.1 changes, which is, let me just find the word elevation because that will very quickly. So. When a model at lower elevation attacks a model at higher elevation with a difference of at least 2 inches, the model receives cover. That is not as useful as I thought it was going to be. Models may not target each other with melee attacks if the effective size of the lower model is less than the higher model's elevation. So my size is 2, Your elevation is 4,
Yep.
therefore you cannot attack me. You might have a 4-inch winky.
Yep. But yeah, absolutely, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you go into
Okay.
that particular document, there's like a formula, and you can just go off that formula, and it's so much easier than the rule book.
There we go. Okay, so instead, she'll do the slightly less interesting thing.
I'll put the clock back on you.
Yes. Yep. And go 1, 2, and scale, and go hither. She done.
Boo.
Lock on you.
That's much less interesting. Why are you taking down things I'm putting up?
Oh, sorry. I thought that was one.
No,
that was
it's
from
me.
Sorry.
It's me doing stuff.
Well, mostly because I don't want you attacking the squealer, but you know.
I mean, look fair. Actually, I don't need to worry about that because I can still attack that lucky effigy. I just need to do it from a different angle. Because although this is a fog bank that's dense, it's also height 4. So if I stand on a height 5 thing, I can just see over the top of it.
There you go.
So I will activate a charm order, I think. Balloon riding madmen. And I've got a 12-inch fly. So I'm going to go to... What ways have you got of moving my models? Like, does the Squealer's gun push me or anything like that?
Squealer?
No.
No. The slop hauler. Heal 3, heal 3. No. Ulix has Hogtie takedown, which can do it. That's about it.
Move the target 6 inches in a straight line. There you go. I mean, masters are masters. What are you going to do? So let's go back. I mean, 6 inches. There's nowhere I can place that prevents you throwing me off a building. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unactivated models. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't pass. I have to go. Yep. No, I have 5. I have 5. Pass. There we go.
5. 4. Yep.
I have the same number as you, so pass.
I've got 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. To my 5. No, I can't pass. Apologies. Yep. Charm order, flight of 6. Where do I want to be? Kind of there-ish, I guess. And I'll try and jinx. What's the lucky effigy's willpower? I'm hoping poor.
4.
Yeah, that's pretty poor. So Charm Warder will try and jinx the lucky effigy. Stat 6 against stat 4.
15.
15. 15. Clock's on me? Yes, it is. Clock is on me. I will see you at 15.
Yep.
And
not cheating.
I'm going to spend a stone for a trigger. The stone button's gone from the cards. So the trigger I'm going to declare is Astral Slash, which essentially allows me to take a melee action against you once all this is done. So first of all, 1 damage.
Yes.
And an entranced token, which will increase my leverage bar by 1. And then
Yes.
I'm going to Chi Blade you, ignoring line of sight and range. This is against your willpower. Remarkably, that's your cheat. Because I'm on a 7.
I'll go 14.
14. I will. Maths. What do I need to get up to? Maths has utterly failed me. I need an 8.
I use that 6, 8, yeah.
I need an 8 to. No, clock on you. I've put an entrance token out. That's probably.
Yep. Go with that.
E.
Yep. There you go. Yeah. Right.
Which is actually quite impactful on him and his handing out impact.
Yeah. Let's go with the Squealer. Squealer
Hey,
will
Brendan.
walk and scale.
Piggy.
Lop Hauler shall hitch a ride. Let's try Lure, targeting the Charm Warder.
On my willpower.
Your willpower, yeah, stat 6.
Stat 6.
Wow.
16.
There's many. I will go to a 19.
So this is from the Slop Hauler?
Sorry, this is the Squealer.
Squealer has a lure. Okay. Yes, I
yeah.
am lured.
You are so lured. Move. What's your speed?
6.
6. And you will end, let's say, there.
Oh.
Bonk.
Oh. Is that towards?
Yeah, as long as it is
Okay.
just towards, always moving towards.
Yep. All right.
It can't get any closer than that.
Mm.
Nothing to target with a rooting around. Piggy done.
Cool. This map is called Latigo Town or something like that. It's one of the new M4E ones on the new Vassal module that Red has been working very hard on. It's pretty good. I'm a long way away from my friends. Which I don't like. Might lose that guy. Probably. Yeah, I would have thought so. Heroic Intervention's not going to do anything to save me there. That's okay. Because reasons. That's not my favourite thing, let's be honest.
I had looked through the cards briefly, and the Lantern of Souls, whatever the effect is that denies demise, is not something that a team that really relies on
it's not what you
dropping
want.
stuff with the delicious bacon.
It's alright, I can always summon more.
True.
Don't like this. Don't like anything that's happening. But what do you do? Um, I'm going to go with the Kabuki Warrior. Let's have a little look. I'm going to run to there. I will Furious Rush towards Lucky Effigy, who I can see. I'm going to bin this 5 of Tomes for an Empower. Get the suit I need anyway. So I will rush towards him. I then may declare a melee action if I'm in range, which I don't think I will be, even if I do have a 3-inch Winky.
Yep.
But with the light-footed trigger, I can ignore terrain and vertical movement. So I'm just going to go towards you to there.
Nice.
I have a 3-inch sword. But I think what I will do is charge to there. No, let's take that back. I will charge. Basically, I'm going to charge into contact with that wall.
Yep.
So that I'm in within 2 inches of this marker, and I'm also within punchy range of the Lucky Effigy.
Yep.
And then I'm going to swing my Odachi at you.
Yeah.
Swang.
Ooh.
That's an 18.
That's a 10. Have at it, sir.
3 damage.
Dead.
With the delay trigger, so target gains slow. Doesn't matter, but I will kill him.
He'll die next turn because he's slow?
No. Clock on you, idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, where's he made a scheme? It says killed for scrap. Oh, yeah, that's weird. Never mind.
Well, it's kill for remains.
Yeah. 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 Let me. There we go. Let me grab some. Yeah.
Cover's really interesting on this one, Brendan, because basically squealers ignore it because they do +1 damage if you're near blocking terrain, and I need blocking terrain for cover. So I'm kind of, I don't know how I feel about it.
Were you that terrified of me growing into the emissary?
That is a very good point, actually. Though you did have cover from me, so you would have been at -1 damage, but I did 3 damage to you, which is still enough to kill you.
I only had 2 left.
Yeah.
Oh, but I do infuse a stone.
You do infuse a stone. Yeah.
It's not that insignificant.
No.
There we go.
It's not a
Right.
peon.
What are we doing? Yeah. Let's go with Ulix then. We shall attempt a hogtie takedown upon that their charm order.
Okey-dokey.
It's 6, targeting your speed.
Targeting my speed. Sweet.
Your speed.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
6.
That actually works out perfectly.
That is the trigger that you want.
Yeah, that is the one I want. So I place. If you're an enemy, you gain adversary and slow. Bonk. Oh, slight overlap. There we go. And then you get moved 6. Hang on, if I take it off him. Bubble. There we go. We shall move you in a straight line to hither. Bonk.
I'll take a damage from falling,
Bonk.
despite being
And I'll
flight.
declare make it look
Look
like an accident.
Yep, fair enough. Use the pass token thing on Vassal to denote score is probably the easiest thing for us.
Yep. Yeah. That's going to be done in the past. Yep. There we go.
Scored a point.
Scored a point. We will then do the crew action Sooey, targeting the John Waller on defense, skill 6.
Let me just look at what my defense is. I think it's 5, but yeah, it is. I'm on a 15.
I'm measuring the wrong thing. Yeah, you are in range. Cool. That's a 1.
And you're spending a stone for this as well, presumably.
Yes. Yeah. I'll spend the stone and cheat in this lucky lass.
Ooh.
To go to 20.
What are there raises? Are there's damage?
No,
it's just literally
damage. I'm a piglet with glutted.
Here's a piglet. I mean,
yeah.
You're a stat 6. You flip the red joke. You put down the red joker. There's mathematically nothing I can do. Crack on.
Yeah.
Were I to put down the red joker, it still wouldn't matter.
Exactly. So you go. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's pop you. Ooh, where can you get to? We want to be over here. No, it's got to be within 2. I don't think anything's coming at me from there. There we go. Cool. They come in with blow. That's fast. That's the other one.
Yep. Because all summons do, apart from peons.
They do. Yeah, because they're already
slow.
slowed.
They're already slow.
Yep. Yeah, and they come in with a glutted, so happy days. So that's his quick action. He looks second AP, which seems crazy because he's done quite a bit already.
I do have adversary, yes.
You do, yes.
Mm.
I don't have range to do a thing. There's no damage. We'll have a little wibble up to there and have a little focus for there. Done. Clock on you.
There you go. There you go.
Are you wanting your up on this left squealer here? Or can I get rid of it?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That's me. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Mm. Mm. No, that won't work. That won't work. Because masters can't be controlled. I might just have to accept that this turn has gotten away from me and set up for the next one. Which is fine.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
What's a piglet's engagement range?
1 in terms of attacking. 0. I
So
don't suppose. Yeah.
they're base to
Yeah.
base.
Everything has a 1, don't they? But yeah, base to
Oh
base
yeah,
to
you know
attack.
what I mean. What kind of winky have you got?
Yeah, yeah. A tiny, non-existent winky.
Nipped, it says. So it must be American.
Yeah.
Um, chat is saying you should have had a pods flip against the Charm Warder. Because of adversary.
That was put on by Ulix.
Yeah, yeah. And then when you, when you tried to summon off me, it should have been a pods flip.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah. It is an attack.
It is an attack, exactly. Tits. This isn't what I wanted. Bill will gain focus because you revealed a scheme. Thanks.
Yes, there you go.
You've got to. It might just be a run forward at this point.
Yep. You can pass again. I've got 3 unactivated models now. Yeah.
You've got 3. I've got 3. So it means you'll have last activation, which means I'll have first activation turn 2, which I'm not.
Yep.
Cross about. I'm not cross about.
No.
So Bill's going to double run to there, which I don't like, but that's where we are. I'm going to endure it, targeting the Charm Warder. I'll be on neg because of concealing. So currently failing. I need to flip a 6. I'll cheat the 6, and I will heal the Charm Warder for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Clock on you.
There you go.
I could have focused through
the piglet shall activate and shall discard this 1 for an empowered rooting around.
Mm-hmm.
Targeting the remains. Needing a 6.
Needs a 6. There you go.
That's a whole heap of 6. Uses model up to towards. Remove the target. Womp. Gains a second glutted. Cannot. So
becomes a wild boar.
As wild boar.
And heals 2, so the wild boar will be on 5 health.
Yeah. Bonk. Oh, you go there. Happy days. And so this card goes away. This one comes in. And then the 1 actual AP. Yeah, let's take a swing. Stat 5 on defense.
Who are you targeting?
Now range 1.
The Charm Warder.
Yeah, with adversary.
With adversary, yep. So crack on. Oh, hang on, stop. Hang on. Let me take let me take that back and just flip 1, and then I'll shuffle my deck after that. It's going to be a 7 either way, but
okay.
So I'm on a 12.
As am I.
I'm fine with that.
Yep. I will take the crunch down ram trigger. Heals 2 or gains a glutted. Heal 2. Heal 2 is probably. Yeah, you're going first. Yeah, I'll take the heal 2. Dealing 2 damage.
I'll take 1 because we tied.
Yep. Yeah.
I've also got Aegis, but I can't reduce to 0 with it.
0. Yeah, absolutely. Wild boar is done. Clock on you.
Clock on me.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh well.
So, Ten Thunder's brother could climb that building. Let's say I'm 1 inch away. I then need 4 inches to climb 5 inches of total movement, which would give me a grand total of 1 inch out the other side, which is not enough. So I'm actually better off scaling. So I will walk to like here, scale up, boop, to there. I'll onward, needing a 6. That's a 7. So I get to go 6 inches. No. To like there at the end, because onward is a walk action. I can use it to scale. So I'll put myself on top of those crates.
Yep.
50% covered. And then I think I'm going to charge Bo Peep.
Yep.
I'll take a damage in the process. Actually, no, as soon as I fall, I stop my movement. So if I fall to like here, I'm not engaging you. Ugh. I'm just going to walk to the end of that building and call it good.
Okay.
Clock on you.
Clock on me.
You've got a slop and a hog.
Slop and a hog. Slop.
What a cagey turn 1. It's been nearly an hour.
Huh. More engagement than I thought, but this is the New World Order.
That's it.
That's thing. Oh no, it's not you that I need to target on. It's you. And it's walk 5. So Slawhauler shall walk to hither. We shall Raya feed the piggies.
Targeting.
Targeting the wild boar.
Yep.
Just needs a 6. That is not. That is fine. Then we'll toss slop. Stat 5, skill 5 on defense with adversary against a charm warder. 17.
17.
Cheating?
No.
Nope. That's with round. That does nothing. Yeah, I'm not going to do a stone for that. Or do I? I'll spend a stone. I always end up with way too many stones.
They're there for using.
Allies within 2. Target heal 3. So that would be the wild boar just heals 1. Yeah, 8 is their max. And take 1 damage.
Yep, I'll take a damage.
Stop Pauler done. Clock on you.
Clock on me for my final activation, and I don't like it. But realistically, it's probably going to be this, because I need a body on that marker. So I'm going to go to there. I'm going to go to there. So I am just claiming that marker. And then the question is, I will... My signature action of backroom dealings, target this slop hauler versus your willpower.
Yep, a 4.
I'm on an 8. Sorry, I'm on a 10. You're on an 8. You'll cheat.
How about it?
I'm gonna cheat in this 7 of Tomes, because I want the 7 back in rotation next turn. And also for the Beautiful Clothes trigger to give you Entranced. Target must reveal the top 2 cards of their deck. These are revealed, so you should be able to see them as well. There we go. I then place them back in any order. Well, I'm going to put the 13 there, and I'm going to put the 5 on top. You have gained an Entranced. I will gain a Leverage. I will Covert Agent you, targeting your willpower. Flip that 5. You're cheap.
Hey, look at that. You're all good.
I'm going to spend a stone for my trigger.
9 total.
Beg pardon?
Just saying 9 total in case you needed it.
No, there's no raise. Nothing doesn't do it. So you're going to gain an Entrance token, which, to be fair, doesn't actually do a lot in this situation. I'm going to put a scheme marker in base-to-base contact with you. I haven't got any scheme markers out for me. There we go. So let's do that. Bop, 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 bop. So I'm going to pop a scheme marker like there. And then because of my stoned trigger, once per activation, target declares an action chosen and controlled by this model. You're going to go for a walk. So you're basically just going to walk off. As soon as you take full damage, boop, you will take
there you go.
damage, and I will reveal.
Make
it look
like an accident. There you go. It's what is full damage? Is it half rounded?
It's 1.
So
isn't it?
like 5. It's just straight 1.
I don't know. Actually, let's look it up. Stop the clock. Unless anyone in the chat knows.
I thought it was half the height that you fall rounded something. I think it would still have just been 1 for the Charm Water anyway, because of Aegis.
If an object falls if it is dealt falling damage, model ends its movement. Otherwise, it continues moving normally. When an object falls, it's moved straight down. So yeah, when you have 1 irreducible damage to the fallen model at the conclusion of the fall. It's just 1 damage.
Okay, there you go. Just 1 then.
Yeah.
Cool. There we go.
But the important thing is that when they do fall, they stop moving. So I'm not sure how the Charm Water got here, but never mind.
True. Yeah, I suppose move it in a straight line. Yeah, maybe.
No, I mean it's fine. It's absolutely fine. That is Yoko done. That's my activation. Your board. Clock on you.
Yes. Yep. Just the Hog Whisperer to you. Who shall? What range has he got? 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Charge. Pig sticker into the Charm Water.
Yep.
This receives a pause if an ally is engaging and adversary, so I'm at double pause to attack. Hoppa.
Where's your? So this is a slot. Oh, it's a Hog Whisperer, sorry, not a slot. I'm looking at completely the wrong card. Let me have a quick look at him. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, well, I'm on an 8. You're on a 19.
On a 19.
I don't particularly want to die horribly, so I don't really like using it this way, but let's do that. And I'm going to go to 19, so I'm at least close.
Cool. The mask, gives me coordinated attack.
Yes.
So I'm dealing 2 up to 3 with the impact, down by 2 again.
You tell me what you do. I'll tell you what I do.
No. I do 2 damage, up by 1 with the impact.
So total of 3, yeah. So I'll take 2
total of 3.
Because of Aegis.
Did you not tie me?
Oh, if I tied you, then I'm only taking. Yeah, I'll take 1. There we go. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Cool. Absolutely.
Yes, I did tie you.
And then the wild boar.
Yep.
Yes. Then the wild boar will do the coordinated attack. With an adversary plus. That's not many. That's less. Carry on.
I say no.
You say no. Second AP from the Hog Whisperer. Whim Swam. Attacking the Charm Water again.
That's a slightly.
That is 17.
Yeah, to my 8. So 17 to 8, 1 raise. So 3 damage.
Single raise, 3 damage. Yep. With the, which amazingly isn't once per activation, coordinated attack.
Yes, it would be.
Wild Boar attacks with the paws.
Oh my lord.
17.
17 to my 16.
Yep.
2 damage.
2 damage. Yep. Down to 1. There we go.
Turn.
And that is signature. Heard him. No, we're fine. Yeah, turn. Stop the clock. You done it. Lovely.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
you were the attacker, so you score strat first. Let's just do this.
I do.
So the wording on strat is, let's have a little look. Informants. At the end of every turn, the crew controlling the most strategy markers gain 1 VP. In the case of Kai, both gain a VP. I have 2, you have 2. So that's a tie. Sorry, you have 3. I'm telling a lie. So you gain a point.
3, yeah.
You gain a point. I didn't see this guy.
Yeah.
So at the end of the crew, so both crews, then the crew with the least total VP selects up to 2 strategy markers and places them within 3 inches, not in base contact with any model. So that's me. So I think I'm going to bring this one nearer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to throw that one over there. Oops. So, yep. Schemes, we've both scored from.
Yep. I then score my second because the target is at less than half its maximum.
Yep. I thought it was kill, but if that's changed, that's changed. Cool. Yep. Lovely. Right, then we have a look at some new schemes.
Yes. We both go into the same place. We did have a discussion before about scout the rooftops, search the rooftops, whichever one it's settled on now. And the wording, we weren't quite sure if it was the terrain that had to couldn't have an enemy within 2 inches of it, or the marker. We settled on marker within 2 inches of it, but as you said about the weird wording being the most recently mentioned thing, which was the terrain, so that might be something that needs a little clarification. Right, what are we going for? Just reveal.
I'm going to lose adversary if all my things with adversary.
Yep.
Which is nice. What am I doing?
Right. Let's make a note. Right.
Oops.
Cards. Shuffle,
I'm not there yet.
Draw.
Let's do that one. I don't like it, but there we go. Yeah, Brendan, we agree. The wording seems like it's talking about the scheme, not the train, which is why we decided that. But I can see how people would be confused. So if there's any way of clarifying that, that's good in a beta. But yeah, we entirely agree with you. Okay, that is a hand. I have first activation of turn 2. If you're good to
You do. Yep.
do the thing. I have a 1 health charm order. Why has that gone weird? Oh, I know why, because I've put that there. I don't like it, so I'm going to take it away. I'm going to type in chat what I'm taking. Because, yeah. Okay, charm order. Yeah, let's go with the charm order before he dies horribly.
Yep.
So let's chaos theory. Needing a 6. Efficient. Beautifully efficient. So I'm going to choose a suit as a cost, and I choose Rams. So, one at a time, each enemy model is within range is going to discard the top 2 cards of your fate deck. For each discarded card that matches the name suit, you take 2 damage. Let's go Wild Boar. Please flip 2 cards.
Yep.
Bonk, no damage, but I've got a 12 out. And then the Hog Whisperer. Yep. Boom. Would you like to treat that Red Joker as a ram? I don't think that's how that works.
Probably pretty much no. No.
No, I got 2. I got a Severe and a Red Joker off the top of your deck.
That hurts.
Not too sad about that. Who has the lowest willpower, the Hog Whisperer or the Wild Boar?
Boar is 5.
Boar is 5, so I'm going to target him with a Entranced. Yep, boop. That is a 13.
That's a 12.
You're cheat.
Go for
it. Please take 1 damage. Actually, have we got any stones on that? If the target was in 2 inches of a strategy marker, then not. So yeah, 1 damage and an entranced token, please.
Yes.
Which puts me at 3 entranced.
Indeed. What's the height of your leverage? Is it 4 or 5?
4. I got 1 more.
4.
And then I can start doing the fun
stuff. 1 more,
stuff.
and you see my whole thing. Yeah.
1 more, and you just play with an open hand until I decide to spend any of my leverage. Which might not be ever.
Yeah, it's a bit of a good ability.
I'll be honest. Although last activation of the game, no resist obey is pretty good.
Oh, hang on, clock is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. You had passed the clock to me. There you go. Thought she was still going. Let's go with the Wild Boar.
Wild Boars. Wild Boars.
Wild Boars. Who shall swiggity swang at the Charm Warder.
I mean, it seems cruel and unusual. Hey, I don't have slow anymore.
You don't have slow anymore. And no adversary either. So, wow. That's a 9.
More. I'm on a 12.
I'll go 2.
Oh, that's a big card. 18. That's a big card. I don't think there's. Yeah, crack on. Right. I'll die.
Yep.
Any triggers?
That's the one.
Any triggers?
I gain a glutted.
Heals 2 or gains a glutted.
Heal 2 or gain glutted. I shall gain a glutted.
Okay. Die. Kill. And then you can presumably root around.
Signature root around.
Needing an 8.
I shall. I'll empower using this here tome.
Needing an 8. Survival skills makes sense. There you go. Got it.
There you go. Happy days. gets that, gains the second, removes the remains. Bonk. Up to 6 is fine where he is. Gains the second, heals 1 before we carry on. And then becomes War Pig.
Don't like
And heals 2, but can only heal 1. Happy days, we are
that. Oh no, what a shame.
placing. We are placing. Yeah. Bonk. And then, hang on, as I go scrambling for the card that I didn't think I was actually going to get to. 1 AP left. Well, let's have a little charge. Into Bill. Wow.
Saves me charging you.
Yeah. I shall empower with yeah, let's empower with this here. 1 of crows. Kashla! Ooh,
Oh Jesus.
that's a 19.
I mean,
Ooh.
I think I'm going to do that.
Yep.
Go to 19 as well. I'll take 1 damage
Yep.
because of
Yep.
Aegis
Deal 3 armor, yeah.
and tying.
Right. Yep. The rampage. I move this model 5 inches, ignoring enemy models. I didn't look at that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello, controllable pig.
Yeah.
That's you, lovely.
2, 3, 4, 5. Is there a way? I don't think there's a better way for me to do that. Eh. There we go. Happy with that. Models move through this way must pass the target number 13 speed duel or be dealt 1 damage.
Fine.
You're fine. There you go. War Pig. Done.
War pig done. What am I doing, Simon?
Pondering all the horrors you can make that War Pig do.
I mean, look, there's a touch that. Probably eat that slot hauler. But what I want to do before then. Let's go with Hinamatsu, who is going to charge Bo Peep.
Yep.
What's Bo Peep's defense, actually?
It is 5/5.
5/5s.
Hard to
Perfect.
kill.
Hard to kill. Good
Yeah.
to know. Good to know. Thanks. So
Yeah.
I'm going to charge to there.
Yep.
I'm going to use my focus. Let's go.
Huzzah. Ooh. Ooh, there you go. 17.
17 to 18.
Yep. No cheating.
No cheating. I'm going to use the tome for the beautiful clothing trigger. You gain a
Nice.
leverage. Sorry, you gain an entranced. I gain a leverage.
Once.
Please reveal your hand.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
Also take 3 damage. Oh, well, that should have
3
been
damage.
yeah. Should have been I should have flipped another card because it was a charge. But there we go. Right. I'm gonna, as a signature action, I'm gonna punch you again.
Yep. 14.
So that's the highest you can possibly go.
Indeed. Rub it in some more, please.
I mean, that's not what I'm aiming to do. I'm gonna go to a 19. 19 to 14 is a raise. Please take 4 damage.
Yep. 4 damage.
Actually, what was your flip on the first attack? Oh, high. You flip Mars, so it was only gonna be so 4 damage.
Yeah, one. Yeah, one shot. Yep.
And then with my final AP, I'm gonna hit you again.
Yep.
Because I'm a 3 times per turn kind of gal.
11.
11. I'm gonna go to 12 with the finality trigger and ignore your hard to kill.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Yep, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Where is it? There it is.
Because hard to kill is an armor ability, is a physical defense ability, isn't it? It is. So yeah, finality ignores physical defense abilities.
Yep. Yeah.
That is Hanamatsu done.
Hanamatsu very done.
Not mad about
Infuse
that.
A stone.
I got a stone for the charm order dying. There we go.
Yes. Yeah. You go over there. Right. Oh.
Stabby.
Yeah.
Oh, clock on you.
Behind me, yeah. He is in danger. I'm in danger. That's going to be a terrible place to be, but not many options. Slop gal.
Which one?
Sorry. Here's a gal attempt signature action.
That war pigs and which was
Piggies.
who was the person? Oh no, it was Bo Peep that I entranced, and yeah, that's why. Yeah, makes sense.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He'll try and target himself. Target number 6 for a feed the piggies.
Can't cheat. Doesn't need to.
Yeah, it's fine. Heals 2 and gains a glutted.
Loses the enchant token.
Indeed.
I believe.
There you go.
Yes. You've targeted a friendly with an action.
Yes. Casts can be. Never mind. I'll be quiet. Let's try. I can see into it, but I can't see through it. Is it concealing the fog?
It is.
It is. Okay. So let's. Okay, so let's take a walk. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's try a tossed slop on that there bill.
Is it a gun?
It is a cast.
It is a cast, then magic attack, then you crack on.
Yeah.
Versus my defense of 6.
6, yeah. That's that 5. That's a 7.
10.
You're fine. Carry on. Clock on you.
So I am in Odachi range of that little fella. And what is a war pig's 2 inches? So the war pig.
2-inch.
So the war pig could charge the slop hauler and go and stand in the fire at the same time. That's pretty good. And he's a summon, so he doesn't count for that marker.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the Kabuki Warrior. Who will make a furious rush towards the slop hauler.
Yep.
I need a 5. Do I want to empower it at all? No. Oh, there we go. I'm going to cheat this 6. So that goes off. I can move my speed towards an enemy model line of sight. Then I may declare a melee action against them. So I get my free melee. I'm going to empower with this mask. So stat 6 on your defense.
Yep. That's an 18.
Stupid sexy blackjaw. Nothing. All right. So for my first AP, let's punch you. Went on your flip.
Hang on. There we go. Sorry, you've got to flip. Yeah, that's right. I should have said before. Carry on. Flippity flip. That's a 16.
16 to my 15. Yep, I'll let that go. I'm going to declare, and then for my second AP, I will declare another attack. Do you have any declarations?
Nope, you're all
16.
reconsidered. 14.
16 to 14 is straight. I have a puncture trigger, so it gains an additional raise. Please take 3 damage. Because I am not within 1 inch of you, you gain an entranced token.
Trance. There we go.
That's a Craven token.
Yeah, I was going to say that's different. It's E for entranced.
E
They've
for
listened. They've alphabetized them somewhat.
and that is the Kabuki Warrior done.
Yeah. Hmm. Let's go with Penelope, who shall resupply. Quick action. Yeah, no cards, no
Needs
flips
a stone.
needed. Signature needs a stone. Bomb. I'll draw 1 card from the deck, which I'll flip because it's all open.
That's
and
it.
then I draw any 1 to 5. What have I got? Not that many, actually. Should have looked first. That's sometimes good.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Sometimes bad. And yeah, let's do that one. Oh, here we go. I did get it. There we go. Right. And she is move 7. Take a walk. 1, 2. Oh, well, where are you? You're there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Um,
Kill the dog. Kill the dog. Kill the dog.
he's-
Kill the dog.
Are you are you happy that Penelope could like charge and end up just touching like the outer rim of the strap point there?
Yes. Well, can
Yeah.
you? Can you?
Okay.
It's like, can you get a straight line to that point? We can check. It's so. What's her charge?
7.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, straight line is out. But I'm not going to argue over millimeters on a computer. So yeah,
Okay.
crack on.
Fair enough. Okay. Right. Um.
So I reckon there.
Yeah. Stat 6 on defense.
Let me have a quick read of some stuff.
I will empower with this tome. 3 of tomes. Sorry, crows. Um. On defense.
Flipping 11.
17.
Yeah, crack on.
Yep. Um. Yeah, I think I'll take the tome trigger. You gain slow, and I end my activation.
I mean, that's not unreasonable.
Yeah. Penelope done. Beanie Lope done. Clock on you, if I didn't say.
You did, but thank
Sorry,
you.
I did two. I did 2 damage. What was your total? Sorry.
Ages. 11.
8. Yeah. Yeah. 11. I got 17. So single raise. So yeah, you would have taken 2 up to 3. Aegis down. Yeah, back down to 2. Huzzah!
Um,
Muppet. No, I missed it now.
okay. Let's go with Chiho.
Mhm.
Chiho will overwhelm. What's the Warpig's willpower?
4.
That's pretty good. But I don't think it's what I want. Thinking, taking my time thinking. That's why we have clocks. Um,
Oh, and speaking of which, clock is on
there we
me.
go. I'm gonna go with Chiho. Chiho's gonna walk forward. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Stand behind some cover.
Yep.
So I'm kind of there-ish. So when Piggy hits me, I'll at least be at -1 damage. I am going to overwhelm the slot puller.
Yep.
Targeting your willpower. I'm on a 16.
It's 7.
I'm going to move you 2
Carry
inches.
on.
So you're
Yep.
going to move to there.
Into the burning.
Gain a burning. I will make a
Yep.
scheme marker in base contact with you. I'm going to place it in such a way that it's both on your table half and also in base contact with Bill, so it cannot be interacted with.
Nice.
But mainly I want to push you into burning.
Yeah.
I'm going to overwhelm the War Pig for the same thing. I'm on an 11.
I'm on a 9.
You're cheap.
That's it.
So let's push you 2 inches.
Yep.
I'm going to make a scheme marker. Did War Pigs gain benefits from scheme markers?
No.
Root around.
No, they can.
They can remove it. They can remove it. When resolving, this model may move in any direction, ignoring models.
Yeah.
But I'm going to place it directly underneath you so that you can't move towards it.
I don't think you. I might be wrong on that. Don't worry, carry on. It's fine. Not worth it for this point. But I thought I saw something about you couldn't make stuff underneath anything.
Oh, let's look it up. Stop the clock.
Stop the clock. There was some when you make a marker, it can't be overlapping.
I don't think that's true.
I could very easily be wrong.
Marker section. It's easier to look stuff up on my phone because the phone version has an index. Why the one on my computer doesn't have an index, I don't know, but there we go.
Yeah.
Are you looking it up as well, or are you just leaving me to do the thing that you're objecting to?
I am having a little look-see.
Markers.
Markers
to account.
An example of it.
Making markers. Made markers may not overlap impassable terrain. Made markers may not overlap models.
There you go. And you're in it somewhere.
So how do I place a model in base-to-base contact with you? How do I place a marker in base-to-base contact with you without overlapping it? Just...
well, I'm assuming just touching the edge is not overlapping, I guess.
So you're in the fire. Pleased to be giving yourself fire or whatever.
Burning, yeah, that's a D. Yeah.
And I will put it there, so if you do push towards it, you're going away from me.
Yep.
That is she, her done. Clock on you.
Yeah. It's all C, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. It's not within 2. Yeah, let's go with the Hog Whisperer. This one hither. As if the charge lane didn't give it away. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and have a swing.
On
Bill.
I'm going to use my focus.
Yep. You are engaged by an ally, so I gain a pause.
Do you?
Yes, pig sticker.
Ah, there we go. The rule on your card says that. Gotcha.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
19.
That's a 12. That's a miss. Um. hmm. I will second AP attack. He's not entranced, and he's not targeting an ally. He's targeting a marker. So he'll target the scheme marker you pop down there. Place an ally within 4 of this model into base contact with the target, then remove the target. We shall do that, assuming we get a 4. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
We'll place Penelope into base contact with it, and then remove that one. Adam. No, I think it's okay. Done. Clock on you.
Well, that's a lot of models contesting that marker.
Yeah. Bundle.
Is Penelope touching the slot hauler? What is your intent there? Because you have the ability. I'm going to put the clock on you while you decide this.
No, there's a gap between them.
Cool.
I think they're fine as they are. Yep, it's fine.
Oh, that's funny.
You're doing a bream right there.
Let's do that. I don't think I've done particularly well this turn, but I can do a funny thing. A funny thing might be worth doing.
Funny thing, always worth doing.
Yeah. What would that take? What would that take? That would take a 10. And being closer. Yeah, well, I'm going to go with Yoko. Yoko is going to charge the War Pig.
Mm-hmm.
To there. Now, with concealing, I'm within an inch, so does concealing still apply?
I don't think it does. That's how I played the slot hauler charging into Bill.
All right.
So yeah,
let's find out.
Right. Yep. Pausing clock.
All actions that draw line of sight through more than 1 inch of concealing terrain. There we go.
Perfect.
So yeah, punch the pig versus your willpower.
Yep. Much less. Carry on.
18. Yeah, crack on. 2 damage. What's your total?
10.
3 damage. 18 to 10. 3 damage.
3 damage. Yep.
Puts you on 6.
6.
I could just kill you. Again, an entranced token. Um, let
Game
me,
one. Yep. Cool.
where's that? Is it all actions? All actions. Okay, cool. I'm going to target the slot puller with information network, which is my summon. Once per activation, target an enemy model with an entranced token. Summon a key and gong model in base contact with the target. Then remove the entranced token. It will be on an egg because I'm drawing line of sight through. Those are not great cards. I'm going to flip and I'm going to cheat in that 11 and I'm going to put a charm warder right there.
Harsh.
He gains slow because he is a summon.
Yep.
But there'll be some chaos theory in the future.
Knocked the entranced off the slot puller.
Yep. Who doesn't have an entrance token? I'm just going to backroom dealings the war pig because he's within an inch. Actually, that's not necessarily true. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna. So I've charged. I've done a thing. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna back from stealing the war pig. Versus willpower. This is my signature.
Yep. That's a 5.
Cool. Your cheat.
What is the damage on this one? Sorry.
No, I mean you can't cheat higher than me anyway.
No. Just to see if there's a damage raise.
There isn't a damage component. What there is a look at the top 2 cards of your deck and put them back in the order of my choosing. So let's put that 9 there and that 7 there. I'm going to cheat the 7 of masks for the Queen's Gambit trigger. Up to 2 allies in line of sight may move 3 inches, and that is going to include me. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I'm now next to the Hog Whisperer. And the other fella. What other ally? I'm going to move Bill to there. So he's outside of the chompy range of that fella. And then with my last AP, I'm going to covert agent this Hog Whisperer versus your willpower.
Yep. Bonk. 13.
13. Can't
go higher.
Can't go higher. So I'm going to spend a stone for the Favors O trigger, so target declares an action chosen and controlled by this model. So I'm going to make it interact, and you can drop a scheme marker. Bloop.
There you go.
And you get an entranced token.
Nice.
That is Yoko done. Clock on you.
Yep. I'm assuming I can interact when engaged by.
Because you're mine. No.
Because you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I suppose I'm not engaged by Penelope in that. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Carry on. Yoko seems to work like she should have done the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the kind of shit it should be doing.
Yeah. Right. So ye have got 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Let's go with Hmm. What am I looking for? Auras. There we go. Well, the aura. Okay. Squealer, move 6.
My intent was the war pig and the slot puller should be touching, which I think I've done, but I'm just going to announce it
Looks like it.
just so
Yeah,
that
no, that looks
it's clear.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I will go with the leftmost wheeler. Okay. We shall. No triggers on this, so it doesn't really matter. Discard 4 of tomes to empower a route in a round, needing an 8. Oh, look at that.
Got it.
That 9 you had before. So she pushes her up to 6 inches.
This is a squealer, you're saying?
This is Squealer, yeah.
Yep.
This one here,
Yep, cool,
pushing towards the scheme mark R. Assuming you were, yeah, easily in 6. Cool, love job. So I go 3, 4, 5, and then can't be towards anymore, so otherwise I'm going away from it. And then I remove that scheme marker. Can't gain. Oh, I would gain a glutted. Already got one. Doesn't have any grow. Doesn't have any grow, unfortunately, which is something I would like reincorporated because squealers are a bit good. Maybe that's the intent. They're off to one side, but yeah. We'll take a little walk, ending there, and then scaling down, and we'll have a shot at the 10 Thunder Brother.
Okie dokie.
Skill 6 on willpower, projected squeal. I will empower with that then there.
I'm a 7.
Not great. I'm on a 12.
Yeah, so raise a 5.
Yep. So I'm dealing. You're not winning anything. The other one, so 3 damage.
I have shielded and I have armor, so I'll take 1.
1. There you go.
What's shielded these days? Z.
What about the other thing?
Zielded.
Yeah. Cool. Squealer done. Clock on you.
I'm going to stop the clock and go for a wee at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hello, chat. You're looking lovely today. As ever. Not that you ever don't. I won't lie, this is going better than my first outing with Ulix. I was far too committed to just hiring everything like I used to in 3rd edition and growing everything into war pigs as quickly as possible. I think the Hog Whisperer is a bit good. If you can plan it out. I do lament the loss of tools for the job. But Combat Finesse is probably a very, very worthy replacement. I can't see you, by the way, if anyone is responding to my mad ramblings. But, who doesn't scream into the void every now and then?
Right then.
Hello.
Oh, wow, we have.
I wasn't talking about, no.
We've been taking a lot of time.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I thought we were playing quickly. It's rattling along, but yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate this Charm Warder. He's only got the 1 AP. Excuse me. Yeah, that's chaos theory. Needs a 6. How about
Nope.
that? Nope.
Ah.
I will jinx the slop hauler in front of me versus your willpower.
Yep. That's. Yeah,
Can't
beat
cheat,
it.
huh? No.
Yep.
So what's your total?
Willpower is 6 total.
So your total is 6.
Yep.
Cool. So 6 to 7, 13. Difference of 5. Please take 2 damage.
2 damage. Slop hauler, right?
Yes. So he's on 2 health.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
that is the charm order done. I didn't have the clock on, so I have an activation off the clock.
Okay. Fuck it. I'll put my clock on because it's going to be a Ulix activation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, it might take a bit longer. Right. So, Ulix will have a walk to here.
Scale down.
We will try. Yeah, should have done the thing. That would have made more sense. Never mind. We'll do a hog tie takedown with targeting your speed. I will empower with the ram. 2 rams. Swinging swang.
More.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm on 14. Are you speed 6?
I
Yeah,
am speed
everyone's
6.
speed 6 these days. There we go. You have more. That's annoying.
Oh, the War Pig's not a summon, is he? He's just a dude. I'm saying the War Pig isn't a summon, he's just a dude, isn't he?
He was a summon. He grew from the piglet that was summoned.
Oh, okay, so he's not counting for the strat. Cool.
So he doesn't
Cool.
count.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a walk and a wrangle. And I should probably. What range has he got? Yeah, no, solid. I'll clamber. So 1 inch across and 5 inches safely down. Ulix is done.
Okay.
Bonk. Clock on you.
So you got how many models? You got 3 models left to go. And
Yep.
I have
Got brother, Bill, and you've also got 3.
pass.
Pass. Good man. Squealer shall have a little walk or trot to hither. And we'll then plop down the scheme marker.
Makes sense.
Nothing else in range. Cool. Is done. Clock on you.
I mean, you've already got 3 markers, so there's not a lot of point in worrying too much about strategy at this stage. So I'm going to go with the 10 Thunder's brother over here.
Mm-hmm.
What is there? No, there is. I'm going to go with that 10 Thunder's brother over there. I'm going to onward. Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
The onward's real good. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Oh, something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then I'm going to interact twice.
Nice.
Boop. Boop.
Nice.
Clock on you.
Right. The Hog Whisperer shall charge.
This guy?
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, we've got about 20 minutes or so, 20, 25 minutes or so left.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, we won't charge then. We'll just walk and make a ski marker.
Mm-hmm.
Hither. Done. Clock on you.
I'm going to go with Bill. Now, Bill, I could really do with this going off. But if it doesn't, that is okay. How are we looking for health around here? We're all right. We're all right. I am going to Naginata the Hog Whisperer. Could have done with that red joker.
Yeah.
16. That's nice.
Is on less. Can't cheat higher.
I'm
on a total of 13.
You're on a total of 13. So 13 to my 16 is 3 damage. Let's start there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to push you 2 inches.
Nice.
So you can go out of there. And then I've got the you're coming with me trigger. Move the target up to 3 inches, then place this model into base-to-base contact with it. I just don't think I'm going to declare. Like,
yep.
You can you can just piss off over there, which that's
absolutely
fine. Because if I placed you, it'd be a different story, but it's not. I'm then going to endure it, targeting myself. I need a 6. There we go, and I'll heal. And I'll heal 2.
Yep.
And that is Bill's activation. Clock on you.
Cool. Reveal the scheme when an enemy model ends its activation. Remove 2 scheme markers from a unique Hinamatsu.
Oh, and snare. Look at that.
Here we are. In score and snare.
Very nice.
In score.
In score.
There we go. Yeah. Foregoing the second. I should have got the second because I forgot. Bo Peep should have dropped like a scheme marker around here when she died, but I wasn't going to gotcha you like that. So I remembered about 5 activations.
Yeah, perhaps a little too much time has passed on that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over to you for the slot hauler.
Slot hauler. Yeah. Yeah, let's take. Yeah, it's fine where he is. He'll stay there. Claim the thing. Done. Clock on you.
I'm going to activate the 10th Thunder's brother. The 10th Thunder's brother is going to onward. Successfully. I'm going to go. Just double check that. Yes, it is. I am going to go to like there.
Yep.
Because the squealer is not engaging me.
Indeed.
And I don't think the slop hauler can engage me because of elevation.
No, correct.
Yeah, and then I'm going to interact twice.
Yep. You've only got space for one more because you've got 4 of your scheme markers down already.
I will remove the one next to the war pig.
There you go.
Because
Nice. I like
it's
that.
it's dealer's
Yeah,
choice. Like,
yeah. That's a nice change. I like that.
Yeah. That's turn.
That's done.
I believe you're probably scoring strategy. Oh no! Before we get there, the slop hauler is going to take a point of damage due to burning.
Yep.
And then the war pig will take a point of damage from burning because he is in base-to-base contact with the slop hauler. Because that's how burning works. And then the war pig is going to take a point of damage from his burning. And then the slop hauler will take a point of damage because he is in base-to-base contact with the war pig.
Yep. There you go.
So that gives me this strategy marker. Because I have 2 models on it, which is cancelled out by this one. This one is tied. You win strat on that marker.
Yep.
So you get a strat point. I then, because I am the losing person, get to move the markers up to 2 of them. So that one can go back up top on the roof. And this one can go down there. I was trying to work out a way with the 10 Thunders brother, like running through this gap here, and I was like, no, I'm going to leap across the rooftops because that's much cooler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh. You've already declared a scheme. Have you scored your schemes, by the way? Have you actually, like, in terms of like, over here on Vassal? Cool. I'm going to reveal reshape the land, and I'm going to remove 5 ski markers on your table half to score 2 VP.
Yeah, that's nice. That's me. Reveal.
Making it 5-3 going into turn 3. So now we need to choose some stuff.
Ooh, I gain a stone from the slop hauler dying from burning. And he does drop a scheme marker. If he can, I think it might. Yeah, there's a gap there.
He doesn't, because he does not drop scheme marker because he is next to a charm warden.
Charm warden, yes, of course, yes. There we go. Take that away. Cool. Right.
Burning falls off the war pig because it is resolved.
Yeah.
What do I want to do?
Am I doing that? Oh, no, undo that. Pressing the wrong one. Toggle burning. D. Okay, it's not even a shift, it's just toggle. Nice. That makes sense. Because there's no longer raising or subtracting of it.
I think I'll do that. I have typed it in chat. Let's do that. Let's do that. I had last activation because I did 10 Thunders Brothers shit. Yep, that looks right. So you have first activation turn 3. Over to you.
I do. Hang on, let me just select my scheme. Just do, there it is. There, sod it. Let's just go over that. Okay. Notes. New note. Save. Cool. Right. Cards. We shuffle. Shuffle. I'll keep them. I'm still playing with an open hand
You are
because you have not
leveraged.
deleveraged. Yeah.
Yeah, I've not used We Own You. Because it's real good.
Indeed.
Because, I mean, the thing is, We
Yeah.
Own You is real good, but so is Eyes Everywhere.
Right.
That's a hand.
Okay. That's a hand.
That is a hand. Okay.
Considerably better than the last one, but
Not sure I
a
appreciate
little
that.
worse than my first one. Yeah. I took a photo and showed Bream like my opening hand was like red joker, black joker, 13, 13, 12, 10.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Right, you have first activation.
I have first activation.
Yeah, let's crack on as we're running out of time.
Yes, yeah. The Hog Whisperer over here on the right shall he's in range, he'll charge and then do I need to be even two? That's fine. No, he'll just swing. Stat 6 on defense against Hinamatsu.
Hinamatsu is defense 5, so I have a 5.
Ooh. There we go. If what can I get up to? I can get up to 19.
19 to 5 is 3 raises.
Yeah.
Is that right?
No.
10,
Sorry,
15.
Yeah,
no, it's 2 raises. 2 raises.
Yeah. No point in the coordinated. Do a dismember. Yeah, I'll go to that. So yeah, 19.
How much?
Cure 5, 2 raises, dealing 4 damage.
I'll take 3.
And make a remains.
Because of armor.
Trigger. Bonk. That was with the crow trigger.
Yeah. Stupid sexy jack.
Stupid sexy jack. Attack again. Oh, apa.
Well, that's a better flip.
13.
12.
Are you cheating?
Nah.
That is crit strike. So sending 3.
Oof.
And done. Oh, clock wasn't on. Never mind. Stop.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
There we go.
Don't worry about it.
Wrong clicking.
Don't.
Wrong clicking.
Stop. Just
Yeah,
stop.
stop.
Just stop, man.
I don't
Just stop. I'm going to go with the Charm Water.
Yep.
Charm Water will Chaos Theory. Needing an 6. That is an 11. I will choose, in honor of the Dreamer, I will choose Masks. So let's go War Pig, Penelope, Hog Whisperer. Flip 2 cards, please.
Yep.
No damage. Penelope.
Oof.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Hog Whisperer.
Nothing.
Let's do it again. That is a 1. Let's cheat in this 7, so it goes off. And let's go with crows this time. So War Pig.
Rose.
2 damage.
2.
Penelope. Nothing. Hog Whisperer. 2 damage.
2.
The Charm Order will then jinx the War Pig on your willpower.
Yep.
I'm on a 12. You'll cheat.
Yeah. Just a 2 damage?
1 damage.
1 damage.
Clock on you when you decide.
I'll go to, yep. I'll go to 14.
I've got a 14, so I need an 8 to tie you because it's 1 damage, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm doing the same as you.
Yep.
So there's an 8 to tie you. I'm going to spend a stone for my Astral Slash trigger. So first of all, you take 1 damage. And then I'm going to punch you with my Chi Blade. Again, versus your willpower. That's 16.
Let's probably do it. Yeah, go for it.
2 damage.
Done.
No
2
demise.
damage. No demise.
That is the Charm Water done.
Not skill scheme. There we go.
Clock on you.
Nice. That was pretty good.
Thinking about it, I don't think I can be in this location because I can't finish a movement overlapping a marker. So I think I'd be here in base-to-base contact with the Slop Hauler. I don't think it makes any difference for the things we just did.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, just for legalness.
Yep. Yeah.
Excuse me.
They engaging?
Who?
Looks like it. Yeah. Sorry, the Squealer 2 and the Ten Thunders brother.
Shouldn't be, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to interact last turn. So we'll put them there.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay.
So no, you are not engaged by me. So feel free to piss off or do whatever you want.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. Let's take a couple of shots into Hinamatsu.
Yeah.
Projected skill.
What's it versus?
It is versus willpower.
Cool.
Pow. Ooh.
Jesus.
That's
okay.
That's
do you think
20.
20 to my 6
is
11.
2 raises.
2 raises. How much damage? 4.
You're within 1 of blocking terrain, so that's 3 plus 2, 5 damage.
I'll take 4 because of armor.
Yep.
Jeez.
I'll take the how many remains have I got? Too many already. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Carry on. Take a shot again. Yeah. I'm on 10. You're on. It's got to be worth it. Let's go 19.
19.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything I can do about
that. No. Yeah. 2 up to 3. Then raises. Yeah. There you go.
Are you done?
No, I'll try rooting around. Yep.
Targeting.
I'll try rooting around to go targeting the remains marker that you just made. Needing an 8. Oh, that's a 6. Cheat the 8. So as long as I'm always getting closer, 1, 2.
So as soon as you fall, as soon as you fall,
If I fall, I stop there and take 1. Yep.
Yeah.
Bomb, and that is removed, and I gain an engorged. Done. Clock on you. Muppet. Absolute Muppet. I've forgotten. I'll learn that in the future. My models are unimpeded, so they're unaffected by hazardous terrain.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Okay, that's right. I should have remembered. Beta game, testing game. This is what it's for.
There you go.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's alright. I've been forgetting like expert climber on my 10 Thunders brothers that allows them entirely to move vertical distance and shit.
Yeah.
Is it all your models gain ignore hazardous?
Friendly Sooey models.
Friendly Sooey models.
Demise, taken, and unimpeded, and then
yep, I get it. I see it.
And living. Yeah.
I'm going to activate Bill.
Yep.
Bill's going to kill the dog.
Mm-hmm. I thought I'd throw you a bone. You do like to do that.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naginata. Dog. Splat.
I'm at 13.
15.
Have at it.
3 damage.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to hit you again. I'm going to empower with this crit strike ace.
Yep. Oof. Yeah. Nothing happening there.
Dead.
Dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can, I believe, create a corpse. There we go.
And stone.
Oh yes, yeah.
And there's no one around Bill to heal, so crack on.
Yeah. Doesn't really do an awful lot. Squealer top left. I'll go if I select it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Done.
Go
Block on you.
Go climb a marker. I'm going to activate. What's the willpower of a Hog Whisperer?
6.
And they have combat finesse.
Yes.
Seems very rude. I mean, I can't cheat, but you can't really cheat either. So I'm going to activate Yoko. I will charge you. To there, I'm going to discard this 3 to empower. Hop.
Yep.
16.
Kapah.
19.
19 willpower. Yep.
Well, what a bitch.
There's that.
I will target you with an information network, removing your entranced token in the process. That's a 9. What do I get for a 9? I do like the new summoning of flip first, then decide.
Yeah.
It's such
a very nice change.
It's just a real nice quality of life change.
Yep. Yeah. The cheating on a negative is just, there's so many things that
it's just nicer.
Yeah.
So a 9 would get me a courtesan. But I don't think what's the defense of a Hog Whisperer?
5.
5, that's a bit better. I'm going to cheat this 13. And I'm going to summon a Kabuki Warrior in base contact with you.
Nice.
They are ephemeral, so on summoning take 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Seems a little harsh. I'm already cheating a big card to get them.
Yeah.
But, hey ho. And they're only a 2 damage beta. It's not like they're a min 3 or anything. They gain slow. I will. So that's 2 AP from me so far. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to backrooms dealing the Hog Whisperer. This is versus your willpower. This is my signature action. I should have just punched you. So let's have a look at the top 2 cards of your deck. And I think what I might do is that, which will seem a little strange to me, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then with my final AP, I'm going to punch you with cutting words. Yep. There's your 12. Let's get that out of the way.
Yep.
Cool. That's nice. Yoko done. Clock on you.
Cool. That is. He needs to get out of there. Okay. Yeah, go with that. The Hog Whisperer, he shall take a disengaging walk, so he's then going to move.
So half.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Then it'll do another walk. 1, 2, and scale.
Yep.
There, and then targeting him. Did he regain ensnare?
No, he didn't. He shouldn't have it. He shouldn't be entranced.
Didn't have it. There we go. Entrance. That's the one. There we go. And then target himself with signature action. Herd him. Needing a 6.
Yep. There you go.
Moves his flang. 2, 3, 4. Yum.
Very nice. Yep.
Happy days. Yomp and done.
I'm going to activate the summoned Kabuki Warrior.
Yep.
Just trying to work out the app. There we go. Kabuki Warrior 2. I will Furious Path this Squealer. Needing a 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's 6. That's absolutely fine. I will, with the Shrug Off trigger, remove 1 token from this model. I'll remove Slow.
Nice.
And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't end on the strat marker, but I can't end overlapping it, but I can end base to base. I then get a free swing against you. In fact, let's be outside of an inch, because then when I punch you, I'll give you entranced. Free swing. 12.
Free swing. 15.
15, you say. I will cheat to 16 with the delay trigger to give you slow. So please take 2 damage.
2 damage. Yeah.
I'm going to punch you again. Oh, and you gain entranced because I'm not within an inch of you.
Yep.
Punch you again. Do you want to use your focus?
Yeah, I think I will this time.
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
Yep.
Miss.
18.
Miss. And with my final AP. Look at that.
16.
Tanking like a champ.
Pretty good for summon, though.
Pretty good for summon.
Yeah.
Your activation.
My activation. Let's go with Ulix. He will try a Hogtie takedown on the 10 Thunders brother.
Cool, flipping.
17. That's many.
Can't beat
miss. Can't beat you. Try again.
Mm-hmm.
That's better.
That'll work.
18.
Yours.
Against speed. Yep.
Place me in base to base. Or place
Yep.
place you in base to
I
base.
place me. Yeah. Oh, I forgot yellow focus. That was silly.
I can scry when I give out enhanced. What? Then this, yeah, no, it's absolutely correct. Then this model may look at the top card of its fate deck and discard it. Jesus, thank you very much, chat. I've been missing that.
Ah.
You forgot Hazardous.
The
I
thing
forgot
again.
Scry. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I will remember that going forward because I rather like King Gong. Not as fast as you'd think. And then your third AP?
You gain adversary and slow.
Do slow as well. Look at that. Beast.
Yeah. I got the ram trigger to move you 6. Do I want to?
What the hell's adversary now? Yes. Yeah, you got about 5 minutes left.
Yep. Let's have a. Yeah, I'll move in a straight line.
Go on then.
Can't overlap my. Okay, no, I won't then. Solid, it's fine. Let's have a swing at you with the Wrangler's Wallop. Stat 6 on defense. Spend my focus. That one. Wapa. There we go. 17 crit
8.
strike.
Crack on. Do you think?
Single
go fast.
raise. Oh, hang on. Sorry, raise of 3. So what's the difference? 17 to 8 is 9. So yeah, 3 raises, 5 damage
I'll take
with a
4.
crit strike. 6.
6 damage.
Yeah, with the ram for the crit strike and 3 raises.
I guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die then.
I guess I'll die then. Right. Thanks.
Yeah, he's pretty happy about that. Yeah, Ulick's done. Go. Huh.
How many models have you got left to activate?
1.
1.
Yep, slot puller here.
Alright, cool. I'm going to go with the 10 Thunder's brother who will onward.
Yep.
Successfully. 6. And then I'm going to interact twice. Actually, wait. I can do that far more. I can do that far more sensibly. Let's go to there, so that I'm counting for a strat marker, and then interact twice.
There you go.
Clock on you.
Yeah, nice. Don't think there's anything you can do. Done. Clock on you.
So you've got 1, 2. I've got 1, 2.
I've got 3.
And then you've got 3 up there.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate Shiho. Is it my board? Is that
Yes, yeah, I'm fully activated.
My board,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I reckon I could have wiggled that better to be within 8. What do you reckon?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'm going to We Own You, spending 4 leverage, needing a 6.
Nice.
Discard that 8.
There you go.
And you can. What's the movement of a squealer?
6. Yep.
No, piss off.
Yep.
I'm then going to use the rest of my walk to go to there for my second AP because We Own You is a bonus action.
Yep, that's real good.
That's real good. That's Shiho done. I would activate my 10 Thunder's brother here if I had one. So you've got 1. I've got 1, 2, 3.
I assume that used all your leverage?
That has used all my leverage, yes. Now
you'll never know what I've got in my hand right now. You have been staring at for ages.
That's it. I'm going to go with the Kabuki Warrior. The Kabuki Warrior will Furious walk towards, or whatever it's called. There we go, quite successfully. I'm going to stay
Yep.
outside of 1 inch of you. But no, I'm not. Oh, I've already flipped a card. I don't want to do that. Oh, actually, yes, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. That is all good. Phew. Um,
Hmm.
my free punch against you.
Yep.
18.
15.
18 to 15. What's that trigger? Nothing. 2 damage.
2 damage. I will thick that. Remove a glutted to
Yeah,
take
crack on.
less.
Um,
Uh,
you gain an
Take 1.
enhanced, but you already are, so it doesn't really matter.
Already up. Yep.
Can I drop a marker on top of another marker? I'm going to interact once. Um, oh no, look on my phone because it's better, which is really annoying that it's not good on the computer.
Yeah.
Marker section. Yes, it's absolutely fine. Can't overlap impossible terrain, can't overlap models, must be at least 50% supported. So I will interact again to basically just
Yep.
drop a second scheme marker in exactly the same place.
Yep.
Turn.
Yeah.
Cool. So strategy scoring. You've got
You score.
1. You've got 2. I've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to score
Yep.
a VP for strategy. Woohoo!
Yep. There you go.
I got there. I got there. I'm gonna reveal search the area and
Nice.
remove 4 scheme markers from within 1 inch of this piece of terrain to score 2 VP.
Nice.
Have you any schemes to declare, sir?
No.
Right. So we unfortunately don't have time to play out the final turn.
No. No. Absolutely.
But
Um.
I think I'm happily. Who's the player? I'm still. No, you're behind on strategy markers. Feel free to place 2 strategy markers where you would place them.
The. Sorry, you didn't get the search the area because the squealer was in range of the 2 that you dropped there.
Oh. To remove 3 screen markers within 1 inch of the piece of enemy turn that do not have enemy models within 2 inches of them to get. That is too many ands.
That's a lot of hands.
That's way too many ands.
Andy has splashed her hands around everywhere.
I think what I should have done then is just move.
Yeah, I mean, no, assuming full understanding, move it and place it.
So basically,
You could have easily done.
he'd be here.
You
So
could have easily done that.
I'd get 1 VP rather than 2 because
Yep.
I don't have the AP
Yep.
to put down 2 markers. Is essentially
Absolutely.
what that comes down to.
Yep. No, that's absolutely fine.
So 4 to 5. So I'm losing. So probably what I do is bring this guy closer to there.
Well, I'm the one moving them. Oh no, yeah, because sorry, it's
I'm
total.
below
Yeah,
on
not the one who locked.
I'm below on VP.
Yep.
And I probably push this one out here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Just to do the thing. So, turn 4. Let's have a quick chat. What do you think would happen? I think, well, you can just sit on this one reasonably.
Yep.
I think
I
some form of Kabuki warrior kill that squealer.
Yep. Yeah. I think Ulix, like Hog Whisperer, comes and stands on this. Ulix like walks, hog ties.
Stealth.
Probably doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah. Oh yeah. True. Yeah. 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 I don't think he can get. I mean, it's a walk. Can
You
get
can go and challenge the
him.
marker, which is and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
and as can this squealer. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that squealer can come 12 inches and happily. So chances are Ulix and Squealer are going to sit on top of that. Whether or not Chiho dies, I don't know.
6.
Who
Yeah.
has
I think Ulix and
who's
yeah.
going to have first activation? Who went last? So you're going to have first activation.
I'll go first. Yeah.
So what would your first activation be?
Probably. Yeah, they're not doing an awful lot, are they? Squealer's not going to do a lot. Ulix is safe. Everyone's safe there. Hmm. I think I might have mispicked my thing. I picked frame job as my final scheme.
Right.
I didn't have a good target for it, but I didn't think I had enough time because I thought we weren't going to have time to do the thing. Blah, blah, blah. Frame job on Hog Whisperer 2 over here, thinking Hinamatsu might have gone in, but it
No, you
became
killed her.
clear you weren't interested in. Yeah, you weren't interested in attacking him, so I thought, sod it, get rid of the big threat. He probably charges in. And it has to be on your side of the table. Yeah. I don't think I'm scoring frame.
Okay.
Um, and
If
you're
you had frame last turn, you can
maybe
abandon it. But let's just sort of have a quick
can
2 minute
yeah.
chat. So what would your first activation
Right.
be?
Don't know. Yeah, doesn't matter. I think you score the strat on this one and score.
Because if your first activation is not someone that goes and stands next to Chiho, Chiho basically walks into her own half and drops a scheme marker.
Okay.
The 10 Thunder's brother can go 12 inches into your half and drop a scheme marker, and Bill
Yeah.
can drop a scheme marker on the center line pretty unmolested. Like,
yeah.
And if the Hog Whisperer does come across and eat it, then I have enough other models to drop a scheme marker. I think I'm taking that marker and that marker. You're probably
Isn't
taking
this your
that.
fourth? Isn't that your fourth scheme?
No,
No. Okay. All
because
right.
I
Well,
removed them all the previous turn. So you're probably taking that
as in your
marker. What?
fourth chosen scheme for the game.
Oh, you only get 3, don't you? So I don't
Yeah, I
need to
think
choose.
so.
I don't need to choose another scheme.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, Chiho probably sits tight because I don't need to
Yeah.
run
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
try and score breakthrough.
Yeah.
Probably Bill goes and sits on here late turn because his punch pushes 2 people away. I don't know. I have no idea how to call this game, and I'm not going to try.
No. Yeah. Absolutely. Doesn't really matter how it
Doesn't really
ends. I
matter.
think.
How did you find Sooey?
Yeah.
I think you've won. I think
Better.
you've won.
Certainly, possibly. I don't know. We can't call it. So,
Mm.
better. Certainly better this time. I could have made better use of the summoning of piglets and so on. There were times when I just kind of essentially passed an activation
You did it
when
once.
I could have done. Yeah, I only did it once. I had 6 stones left again. I could have been doing things.
That's 6 extra piglets.
Yeah. 6 piglets I could have made, but it's a case of I was just trying to get a quickish game done and and just experience the things. I spread out too much. I think Ulix is a bubble master, but they can send off the missiles to do the things. Wheeler's good. Getting a war pig out was more than I was thinking they could do, but with the support of the Hog Whisperer, um, summoning the piglet with a glutted already is really good.
Yes. Yeah. That's very
Remembering
good.
unimpeded would have been nice, but
Yes. Yes, that would have
um,
prevented some stuff.
yes, yeah. Um, Yeah, certainly much less doom and gloom about it than I was after my first try with them. The changes made, I I think I've posted in a forum about it already. I think corn fed on Ulix, where he can discard a card, reduce damage by 2. I think that they made a change to the next ability, Lost in the Slop, so that when he's targeted, he can drain a stone. He can, and then he deals the attacker 2 damage, give it adversary. I think he needs like a bodyguard, which I think works really well with his like lore of protecting the pigs.
Yeah.
And
As in
it's like,
a physical bodyguard or the bodyguard rule?
As a similar thing, but like discard a card he places in face contact.
Let me ask the question again. The bodyguard rule or a model to bodyguard him?
He bodyguards somebody, one of his pigs.
With a rule or with a model?
I don't know the wording of the rule, bodyguard. So.
The rule. So I'm just trying to ascertain if you're talking about a rule called bodyguard or a model to bodyguard. Is it a rule or a model?
A rule.
Rule. So the rule. So yeah. So the rule bodyguard is a 2-inch aura of gain cover.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
No, as in he takes the hit essentially.
I'm thinking of. Take the hit. Gotcha.
I want take the hit. Card, take a hit, and then that frees up his. Do you really want to attack him because you risk taking adversary and 2 damage back?
Gotcha.
Because he's now the target.
Gotcha.
That's what I was going for. Sorry.
I'm going to ask a closed question and have a different answer.
Yes.
I love that. King Gong are cool. They're not very fast, and they lack move friendlies around, which may be where courtesans come in because they can lure friendlies. Yeah. But I definitely felt slow in the unpack because I was just relying on AP to move forward. They're pretty cool. I have to say. Like,
I entranced for days. There's nothing I could do. Nothing I could do to stop it.
And Entrance is quite good.
A higher willpower crew, maybe. But,
yeah, Entrance is quite good against pigs because, of course, you want to target your dudes. With tactical actions and stuff. Hog Whisperers.
Yuko.
Hog Whisperers stats are. Hog Whisperers stats are good. Like unnecessarily good.
Yeah, they're real good.
They are real good. Anyway, that should probably do me. Simon, thank you very much for the game. Much appreciated.
All good.
Handy viewers, such as you are, thank you very much for joining us. And as ever, I need a better outro.